Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tuesday, July 25th, I do believe. And finally, we have got some retro video game content. Sorry to all those that have been waiting for so long. We went 3 weeks in a row of rain on yard sale day, and then I went to Las Vegas. I did go yard sailing on Saturday. I do have very little footage, but I did pick up some games. That's going to come right after this. For those that are new to this, I know we got a lot of new subscribers since I started up the car stuff, and the car stuff is still going to be going full blown, but about once a week, maybe twice a week, depending if I get a big pickup or not, we do post retro collecting content where I have spyglasses, I go to yard sales, I wheel and deal, I buy things hopefully at cheap, and I keep all my singles and I sell all my doubles. I turn a profit, and then I have the collection pay for itself. Towards the end of this video, if you guys are new to this part of the channel, I'm going to show you guys my collection very briefly. I'm also going to tally up how much money I've spent over the last 2 seasons and how much I've flipped to recuperate that money. I'm getting pretty close to having a break-even season. The reason why I'm filming here today and where I'm heading, I'm going to the bank. I am picking up 4 really good titles for the Nintendo for 240 bucks. I typically don't like to spend this much money on games, but I'm getting a steal of a deal, and there are 4 games that I desperately need for my collection, and 3 of them being pretty damn rare. The guy also had 22 other games of just pure fire. I mean, I'm not going to go through all the titles because I'm not going to get them, but just ridiculous. It was like $2,400 worth of games. He wanted $1,600 for it. He already committed to another buyer. I offer him a bit more money, but he's staying true to his word, and you got to respect that. So I am picking up 4 of the games, which is good. But without further ado, guys, here is the yard sale footage. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Take me and put it on the bench.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. That was it for N64?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do 20 bucks for this stack here?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good, man. Prices are fair too, so
Thank you.
appreciate that. Okay, guys, so just picked up 4 games. I'm going to show you guys the games right now, and then after this clip, I will be back at home likely, and I will show you quickly all the games that I picked up for my collection in the last little bit. And then for those that are new to this content that may have just be watching the car stuff, I'll show you guys my collection, and yeah, I'll go over a little bit on how I do things. But here are the 4 games I got for 240 bucks. RC Pro-Am 2. All the labels are in really good shape. We've got Mega Man 1. And we also got Mega Man 5 and Mega Man 6. So 240 bucks for these 4 games is a really, really good deal. It's like getting 2 of the games for free, essentially. So really, really solid pickup. That finishes my Mega Man collection. I now have 1 through 6. I now have both of the RC Pro-Ams. So I'm really happy about that. I'm sad I didn't get his big lot of games. Honest to God, man, I'm kind of happy I didn't buy them because I really can't afford it right now. I've pretty much melt myself dry of my cash flow at the moment, so I need to like get paid for a couple of months before I can spend in a couple $1,000s on games. Although what would have been nice about those is I would have been able to flip a bunch of them because I already own them, so I probably would have gotten back like $600 or $700, which would have been awesome. But either way, that dream's dead. It's nice to get these. I will show you guys the other games that I got, probably about 12 to 15. A lot of them are common, but ones I didn't have. And yeah, we'll see you guys we'll see you guys in just a second. For me, I'll probably see you in like an hour. Also, before I forget, if you guys haven't noticed, I am wearing an Atari hat. This is not a regular hat. It is actually a speaker hat. Up top here, there are 2 speakers. It is this new technology that Atari is bringing out. The hat is not available to the public yet. They sent a bunch out to influencers. I did a promotional bit with them on my Twitch and my social media, and I have fallen in love so much with the hat that I wanted to share it with you guys, of course, on a retro video where it makes sense. And what's great about this is you can have your music hooked up to a Bluetooth, and you can play it as loud as you want. Or if you just want to listen to it, you can have it really low. Also, what's great is there is a area underneath the liner where you can plug in earbuds. And the hat actually comes with really nice sounding earbuds. And there's also a USB charger as well to charge the hat. All the innards are well protected, so in case it rains, it's not going to destroy the hat. And the sound quality is really good. It's got enough bass to it that it doesn't vibrate the hat. It's very clear, sounds great, and it is great if you're just going out on a jog or you're at the beach like I was the other day, just playing music. And if you want to listen to audiobooks like I do, it's nice to just have it sitting on my nightstand beside me and just use it as speakers. It's all Bluetooth activated, and what's nice is you can actually sync up with other Atari hats, and say you're at an esport event, you can listen to all the action together in sync, which I think is pretty cool as well. So shoutouts to Atari for sending me the hat, and if you guys want a chance to win this and a prize pack, link is in the description below. And I thought it would be just cool to chuck a little plug in here because it's such an awesome product, and it's Atari. Just got home, and I'm going to show you all the stuff that I got over the last few weeks. Not a whole lot, but you've already seen this. RC Pro-Am 2, Mega Man 1, 5, and 6, which finishes all my Mega Mans. And I'm not going to go through all the names here, but I will pan through. The Goonies 2 is a decent one. Surprisingly, didn't have Home Alone. Twin Eagle. Nothing overly rare here, just a lot of commons. But these are all games that are going to be added to the collection. Now, this Iron Tank and Dragon Warrior. This is part of the yard sale footage that I showed you. Got Iron Tank, Dragon Warrior, Cliffhanger, Sonic Spinball. I don't think I've ever played that. This one I didn't have. Wrestling came with the manual. Resident Evil Outbreak and Tom Cat Alley, which is only worth like $10. So got all those games right here for $20 at the yard sale. Paid $240 for all of those. And for all of these, I ended up trading all of my handhelds from the Mega Lot, the $2,500 Mega Lot. I actually sold 4 of the handhelds before that, so I made a couple $100 off those. So I got all those, and I got $260 cash. That all came from the pawn shop just for those handhelds. So that's pretty much all I got in the last month almost. But a lot of these besides these 2 games are going onto the wall. So with that being said, I'm going to go downstairs and show you guys my collection and tell you how much I'm in for, the entire wall. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am down in my game room, and for all those that are new to the channel or that just kind of wanted a quick update on everything, man, my wall has filled up a lot this year. I've gotten so much good stuff. So many box games. I mean, all those Final Fantasies complete in box. There's just some fire there. Got some really decent N64 boxed. My PlayStation 1 is just, some of the games I have in there is insane. I can't wait to do dedicated videos on those. But for those that are new, essentially what I do is I go to yard sales every Saturday and sometimes Sunday depending on the weather, and I buy games. I ask them if they're selling any video games, they have anything old. Typically, if they do have games, they're obviously not asking full retail price. So I try and buy everything they have, even if I already own it. I usually get it on pennies on the dollar, sometimes 20-30% retail value. I keep all my singles, and then I flip all my doubles, or I make bundles with consoles and different things like that, and it pays for itself. So to give you guys an update here, in 2 seasons, I just started collecting last year, and so far we have spent a total of $18,934. Now that includes all the games you see here. I have another area on the other side of this wall, which I can show you guys very quickly. That also includes this Nintendo World of Nintendo display case. Well, it's actually not a World of Nintendo. It came from Kmart. That lights up. I also have all of those games and consoles. It's really, really dark over there, so I'm not going to bother showing you. And I have a bin full of Leisure Vision games in there, and consoles, and some other stuff packed away. So $18,934, that's what I spent. That includes gas money. That includes the shelving. That includes everything. I take everything into consideration. And I have sold $16,985, which means this entire collection that I have gotten over the last 2 seasons, I am only in it for less than $2,000. Now, a lot of people go, Jeff, how much did this wall cost you? I mean, this row of games this row of games right here alone is worth more than $2,000. So they asked me how you do it, and it's precisely that. Just yard sales, buying out people's collections when they go up, getting them for pennies on the dollar, or 20, 30, 40% retail, and then flipping. Good thing about it is now is I have so many games that I do a lot of flipping, because when I buy a big lot of games, I usually have 80% of them already. I am trying to go for a complete Nintendo collection, a complete Super Nintendo collection, N64 and PS1. Those are my main ones. I do also collect for PlayStation 2, as you can see here. I only collect games that I like for GameCube. Sega Genesis is like whatever, and I usually just purely flip Wii and PS3 and original Xbox and things like that. I also have a bunch of consoles as well, complete in box. I got an N64 new in box back there. All those things, all these consoles, everything, I'm in it for less than $2,000. So if this series interests you guys and you're new, go and check out the past videos that I posted up. There's actually a playlist here on the channel that you can watch all the yard sale videos. There's probably 100 hours of content over the last 2 seasons, so definitely go and enjoy. If you're into that sort of thing, I give a lot of pointers, and maybe you guys can learn a thing or two about flipping video games. It's a great way to have your collection for free. Obviously, time is money, but it's something that I enjoy, and I make YouTube content, so it doesn't really feel like work at all. It's just fun, and it's nice to have a cool looking room with all these retro games all over the place. So yeah, there it is, guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think of the collection so far. Let me know how your guys' collection's going, and go and join that Fellowship Facebook group in the description below. The Fellowship group is just, it's been amazing. So many people are posting their finds, and it's just a great friendly community. So come and hang out and post your collection and what you guys are getting at your yard sales. We'll see you guys in the next video. More car videos coming up. Happy hunting, guys. Stay bouse.